This is Deirdre. Hey, I hope everybody's doing well out there as we continue our journey with the heart, the intimate heart, the loving heart, the whole heart. And today we're going to talk about and have a healing for mending the broken heart. Every single person on the planet has a place in our heart that's broken. A place that's been touched, disappointed, betrayed. Because when you come into this world, when you incarnate in this world, you incarnate to find wisdom and understanding in being broken. This is the world that breaks. The soul, your soul, which comes from pure oneness, that comes from a world of light, the heavens, doesn't understand this, doesn't know why. In this reality, it's broken. The soul gets broken. Now, the core of your soul cannot be broken. We've talked about that. The core of your soul is always whole. But there are 5 levels to the soul. And I'm just going to talk about today the first level, which is the level that breaks. And we're seeing this in the world right now. I'm here in Florida. I'm in right outside Florida in St. Petersburg. And when we came last night on the plane, I could feel, excuse me, I could feel the energy here, the sorrow, the confusion, and the pain of what's happened. It's truly, I don't want to say overwhelming, but a word like that, because it's so great. It hits us so deep when children are involved. Children as the perpetrators, children as the victims. So today, as we mend our hearts, let's focus also on all those touched here by violence, those victims, those families, and also the young people who will never get that image out of their mind of that kind of violence. What happens? What happened? When the first level of the soul breaks, the mind, the tree of life that contains your psyche, your psychology, the ego mind, that first level, when it breaks, it goes into a state of profound confusion. And that profound confusion can go from just not being able to get out of bed for a few days to a long-term depression, to constant anxiety, to mental illness. And that's why everyone's a victim, really, here, because in mental illness, the soul, the first level of the soul has completely shattered. The rest of the soul, the other layers, begin to try to form themselves back together again. They try to knit, they try to save themselves. The soul is trying to save itself. When you have extreme mental illness, the first, second, and third level of the soul breaks. And when you have evil, the 4th level of the soul breaks. And then a human is only left with the core, the light that can never be broken, the light that will hopefully redeem that soul in one lifetime. Those beautiful, innocent angels that were taken out are in heaven. They are in a place of great light. I've been fortunate to communicate with them, to hear from them, especially now being in Florida. Their voice is singing. They are with their family, and they are in the arms of God. And what they're saying is, we're fine. We are in heaven. We are in the union with creation. But please do not let our sacrifice be for nothing. The same as the fire said. Those of you who were with me when we stood watching the fires burn my home, community, and when the debris flow came. The same thing the fire said, do not let this sacrifice be for nothing. Wake up. Wake up, humanity. Wake up that you were not born to fight. You were born to love. That's what you were born to do. You were born to love. And the breaking of this world, the ego construct that breaks our heart. We are here to meet the challenge of that with the power of great love. It's not easy. It's a challenge. It's a practice. But we're up to the task, and the time is now. That's the meaning of the age of surprise. Those of you who've seen my husband Will and I with our offering of the mystic and the physicist on the age of surprise, that's what I was told over a year ago, that we are in an age of surprise, which is our age of transformation. It is our age of coming together. It is our age of connecting. Ultimately, the breaking, the pain, ultimately at the core, the only remedy to this, the only remedy to prevent violence is to connect soul to soul, to connect one person to another, to connect, I see you, you see me, to connect one-on-one, not en masse, because en masse is great. It's great to be in a stadium together. There's a powerful energy of connection. But healing, the healing that gives you the power to overcome what breaks your heart in the world, only comes through intimate connection, one-to-one, two-to-two, three-to-three, four-to-four, five-to-five. My great, great mentor, Dr. Luanda Steinberg, who I was fortunate enough to be tutored by for over 20 years, said, if a child can have one person who believes in them, one, it only takes one, that child will make it. They'll make it out of the poverty, the violence, the life, one person. And tragically, many children don't have one person because their parents are broken and they don't have a family. All it takes is one person to save a child. And she said this over and over and over. And she has been a prominent leader of who I am as a multidimensional being, as a being of light, of transcendence, and a human being in the physical corporal world of the ego mind. In this totality, I know that I have the God spark and the power to choose. I can choose to heal. I can choose to be made whole. And that's the greatest power you have, is knowing that you have a choice. Because as long as you think, I don't have a choice, this is all I am, my heart is broken, there's nothing I can do, no power can come in to fully heal you. So the spiritual precedent of choice, that precedent is the most powerful tool you have on this planet. And it's actually why you're here. In the ancient Kabbalistic tradition, which goes all the way back to Egypt, which is not only in mystical Judaism, but mystical Christianity, it is the same teaching, the same message of the mystical Hindu texts. I have studied all of these for over 40 years. Every text, every ancient mystical tradition says, we are here to choose between light and dark, good or evil, healing or not healing. We are here to redeem the brokenness. That is redemption. And our salvation cannot happen until we are all redeemed, because we are all part of one great body called the human existence. When you make a choice to say, I will surrender to healing, when you make this choice, you have just healed a part of humanity. Now, to do this and to take action, that is powerful. Because taking action has to happen. But taking action without being on the journey of healing really just takes the paint of destruction and moves it from one canvas to another. Have you ever noticed how that is? One war stops, oh my gosh, another war starts somewhere else. Clean up one area, it pops up somewhere else. There's more violence. When we take our action, when we are activists for change, we must carry the baton of our own personal journey of healing. Because only then can our activism elicit a long-standing change. Because in activism, when you are on the journey of healing, meaning you don't have to be healed, but you are on that journey, you are made that choice, then everything you do, your activism, will heal wherever you put your attention. It is time. It is time to mend the broken hearts. And it is time to mend our broken hearts. Let's hold this idea in a moment of silence. And allow your heart to open, to surrender. I am safe. I am free. Take a deep breath. Let the to-do list go. Let the judgments go. The would have, should have, could have. Just let them pour out your body into a stream of water and let the water wash them away. So that we're here together right now, present, fully present with each other. For there above you is a shining star. I am presence. The presence of healing. The supreme divine will of your soul that loves you. And from this beautiful star, rays and rays of healing light pour over you in gossamer light, veils of light, fresh like snow, newness, springtime, birth. This beautiful light, this luminous presence of pure love is grace. This light of soothing, nurturing power is mercy. And they are real. They are real. They are the ideals which shine into this world. It is time to look up again and to embrace them. Grace heals all. Allow this warmth that you're feeling to descend down through your mind and your thoughts and into your heart. Filling your heart with white light. And I can see there in many of you the places, the cracks where your heart broke. And right now, I as the messenger, you working with the healing, the 4 chambers of the heart. This is going to activate a deeper healing because remember, we talked about the 5 levels of the soul. Right now, we're working with the first level. And the more you heal your heart with the 4 chambers of the heart and with this radiance healing, the deeper the light will go into the fractures of your heart. Peace. It's part of who you are. It's part of your story. But let's make it beautiful. Let's take the coal, the black piece of coal, and let's compress this coal into the light of the Divine Mother until your story is a diamond. It is a gift. So ask, what wisdom have I learned here? What understanding have I gained? And how will this wisdom and understanding make me a better person, a healthier person? How will this help me receive love and bring love into the world? And now listen, because your soul will speak to you and say, my beloved, here is what I have to offer you. For together, connected, we can create a world of beauty. But it will take both of us with the presence, with God, the Trinity. The presence, the soul, and you. It will take all of us. So let us send our love and our support to all the young people and the families of the young people, that their purpose and their mission is supported, so they know that we are with them together on the journey to mend the broken heart of humanity.